Yo, what's good, YouTube? I'm gonna be showing you how to make a Zone Wars map super easy, super fast. So what you want to first do is go to create new and pick an island that you want to do, not one of these. These are for the hubs. You can do it on the shark, but if it says hub, you want to, those are to make the island that we're standing on here, so you don't want to do that. Okay, make sure that you choose one that you like, that you want to experiment with. Look around, see which one you like best. So I've already gone ahead and I've chosen the sand one. So as you can see, I have the pre-game lobby where people will spawn before the actual game. You want to make this, if you do have a creator code, you want to make this so you can, you know, promote your code a bit more. If not, if you just want to put your name there so it looks cool or whatever when you play with your friends, if you don't have a code to publish it, you know, that's fine as well. You want to just make it look somewhat nice. You don't have to go too hard unless you really want to, obviously. So this is my map. It's got the zones, it's got the spawns. I've added a couple things here: a gun, a slurp fish, some end game zones, a barrier at the start, and I'm gonna explain to you how I did all this right now. So what you want to do first when you're building your map is you want to figure out where you want the spawns to be and which way you want the zones to go. Make one from scratch. Builds. So first of all, make sure you have a theme. You know, my theme was the sandy one, and I had all the sand features. So make sure you pick a theme that you want. It usually makes sense that it all works together. It looks a lot nicer. You know, you can just do that, and then you can open it as well, and then just get what you want. You see, choose whatever you want. And okay, so let's say we want this to be our wall, and you know what, I kind of want my spawn point, you know, to be like right here. This looks pretty good, and they're gonna run straight to over there. Ideally, you want to be able to fit 16 spawns so you can get the maximum use out of your map, but let's just say you want your map a little smaller. That's fine. So right now, you know, I'm gonna build a quick spawn point here like that. Right, I'm gonna get a roof, open it. Okay, we've got a roof, and we've got our first spawn point, right? And then all you would do is you would just repeat this, make it look nice, use your creativity. You can experiment with different types of zone wars where you go, you know, all over the place, but just to very simple purposes, just to make it super easy for you guys, super simple. It's total beginner stuff here. Okay, then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to bring up your creative with whatever key binding that is for you. For me, it's B. You're gonna go to devices, and you're gonna put in a spawn pad. Now, pro tip that you have to remember is if you want them to spawn facing outwards, there's this little block. You see that? That's gonna ensure they spawn facing this way. Okay, that's the first pro tip. The second pro tip is you're gonna wanna edit it. Enabled during gameplay only. This is very key. If you're doing free-for-all, like everyone's by themselves, keep this on any. If you're doing duo zone wars, you need to make separate spawns, right? But for now, leave it as any if you just want the basic zone wars. Uses island start. This has to be on no. Okay, you're gonna have it on yes when you're doing the pre-game lobby, like I showed you before. Now, visible during games, that's up to you. I prefer no, so that when you spawn and you look down, people won't see it. Okay, and then all you're gonna do is you're just gonna repeat this 15 more times, however way you want it. So the first two that you need to add: advanced storm controller and advanced storm beacon. Okay, so you're gonna go to devices, advanced storm controller, and basic storm controller. Sorry, so equip both those. Make sure this one is at the top, so you're advanced, and then this one's underneath it. It doesn't matter. I just do it so it looks a little cleaner and more organized to make sure the advanced storm beacon's underneath it. Now on the first one, the advanced storm controller, generate storm on game start. Storm phase, leave that default. Phase 1 radius 30 meters. So what that means is this first radius here, it's going to be 30 meters. So I have it just within the spawn point, and I have it right here. So people can't run forward right off spawn. They can't like run over here and then, you know, just camp everyone else, right? Delay time, I have that on none because I just want it to start closing in right away. It's pretty slow, you'll see. Unfinished behavior, stay. Bounds radius, that's not too important. None of this stuff is important unless you're getting into some advanced storm stuff. Then underneath it, the advanced storm beacon. End radius, 30 meters, so I have it matched with the top one, 30 meters, as you can see. Wait time, 5 seconds. You can do none, but I prefer 5 seconds, so they have time to like just fix their inventory if they need to. Damage, you can choose whatever you want. I have it on 7% because I think it's a good first zone if, you know, if they wait too long. And then resize time, 25 seconds. Movement behavior, move to beacon. That's important because there's a beacon over here, the second one. That's where it's gonna go to. Okay, that's important that that's on move to beacon. As you can see, 5 seconds, people can change their inventory. And now it's moving to this next one, which I'll explain right now. But as you can see, I couldn't run straight right away because I had it blocked off. All right, so now what you want to do is you're gonna spawn in another advanced storm beacon. So this one. Okay. You're gonna go. Don't make sure you're on the second tab, not this first one, the one with the multiple bars. Phase 2, this is important. You need to make sure this is on phase 2 and you go in order. End radius 30 meters. As you can see, it's 30 meters, right? This is how the zone's gonna finish. You can choose it however you want. Wait time, I have 5 seconds just to give them a little time to heal. Resize time, 30 seconds. That's gonna determine how fast it goes from this one to this one. If you want this one to be faster to go to that one, you would mess with this one. This one would be 20 seconds instead of 25 to go from here to here. This, if you change the resize time here, 30 seconds, it's gonna take 30 to go to this one, which is this circle. As you can see. 7 as well, because I don't want them to die to the zone. Like I said, it's an easy map for the most part. Now that's phase 2, this is phase 3. I have it set to phase 3. End radius 20 meters, so now it's getting a little smaller, right? People are engaged to fight and, you know, they're not running around the whole map. Wait time 10 seconds, so they have some time to heal. Resize time 30 seconds, that's from here to that one. Like I said, that's gonna determine that. Damage again 7 seconds because I don't want them to die to the zone. Movement behavior, move to beacon. As you can see, my end radius is 5 meters. You can choose whatever you want. I just went from, you know, you can gradually make it go smaller. I have it from 20 to 5. You could do 10 to 5, whatever. I found this works well for me. I have resize time 1 minute, which means from here to that one. Now it does 10 damage. So now resize time is 1 minute, which means it's gonna take a minute to get to this one. I have it on phase 5 again. 10 seconds, resize time 30 seconds, and that's gonna be this one. Okay, so 30 seconds damage, 10 again, move to beacon. Okay, now this last one, also remember this, make sure that you're changing the phases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as you keep putting more down. Now this is my final zone, but there's no zone. It's phase 6, end radius 0 meters. So this one will slowly close in. 30 seconds. It'll take 30 seconds for this one to fully close in. Okay, these two don't matter if this is your last phase. Like I have it on 0. Damage 10% again, so they're taking 10 damage. I'm using this one at the start, the advanced storm controller, to spawn the zone. And then this is on phase 1. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as you can see, I've spawned in my spawn point facing outwards because of how I talked about the spawns earlier. 5 seconds to change my inventory. Now it's taking 25 seconds. You know, they should be getting out of their spawns now. And now you're going to one of the smaller circles. You can see how the zone's moving. The main goal that you want to get is that it's smooth. As you can see, it's taking a minute now to get to that one that I had on the side of the hill. Alrighty, we've reached the end. Now it's going to go to the last one that I have over there. If you're out of mats. And then it closes. And that's it. And then you're fighting in the zone. Just some scenery here. Nothing too crazy. You don't want to overclunk your Zone Wars map. You know, you just want to add a couple of aesthetics. Like I said, I used one of the prefabs. I made the tower. And I made this one and I deleted some of it. Right, so this is nice little cool. They can farm it for mats. They can run underneath. And I've added a heavy sniper here and a slurp fish here. Now to do that, you're gonna want to spawn an item spawner plate. You're gonna go to devices and you're gonna spawn in, where is it? This bad boy right there. You can put it like that. So you can adjust all this to your liking. Time before first spawn, I have that set to, I've got it 10 seconds. Okay, I've got 10 seconds. Time between spawns 15 seconds. So if someone picks this up, how much longer they're gonna have to wait. I actually might adjust this one, but 15 is pretty good. Bonus ammo for weapons, that's up to you. Use your discretion. Item visibility, I have it on 2x, so it's a little bigger. Enable the game start, yes. None of this stuff matters unless you're doing super advanced stuff, which there's other tutorials on it, and they are just more in-depth. Visible during games, I have that, I think, off. Yeah, I have that off. So the fish just floats. I added a little light to make it shine. Make it shine, make it shine. And that's it. And then you would just, and the way you put it in, sorry, one more thing, the way you put it in, haha, that's what she said. The way you put it in is you choose whatever you want. Let's say you want the, you want the fish in there, right? You equip the fish, you go to your inventory and play, and you just chuck that bad boy on there, and boom, there she is. Right, now she's 2x. You can make her as big as you want. I think it's like 4x. That's about it. And then I just did the same thing with the sniper over here. Not sure. Yeah, there it is. So same thing. Remember, I have it hidden as well, so you don't see it off the spawn. If you want to learn how to make this, it's not too hard. I just got some blocks from the galleries. Okay, and then I made it look nice. You want to make sure these are set to pre-game only. Use as island start. Yes, you can have visible during games on or off. It's up to you. I have it off so you don't see them on the maps. But you gotta just remember these two. Use as island start, yes, pre-game only, because you don't want people spawning here when you start the game. So this is how you're gonna spawn in weapons, and I'm gonna talk about settings. So you want a team settings and inventory spawner. Team settings and inventory. Place that down. So just like we did earlier with those, you're gonna put in the guns that you want. This is set loot. This is not random loot. If you want a random loot tutorial, there's like a 20-minute one on YouTube that he just explains how to do random loot. And honestly, it was a little buggy for me, and people seem to be fine with the just standard loot. So in this one I have a spaz, blue AR, SMG, 2 minis, and a slurpfish with some ammo. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna put the guns that you want. And then you're gonna go to, and then you don't have to spawn in mats. You're gonna do that in your game settings, which I'll show now. If you want some extra ammo, just equip some ammo. You're gonna go to play, and you're gonna drop in everything. The order you drop it in is the order they'll get it in their inventory. And if you don't want them to get 100 sniper ammo, you want them to just get 11. Just pick a specific amount. If not, just throw them all in there, right? Now everyone's gonna get the same loadout with this, which honestly, it works fine. It works fine if you just want a quick, easy map. That works, right? Which is my whole thing here. HUD message device. That's gonna just promote my code. Use code Yoipi. Started the round right away. Display time for how long it stays on the screen. Extra large. That's priority critical. I mean, it's so important that you use code Yoipi. And these stuff is just not too important. You can mess around with whatever you want there. And that again is in the devices. Settings. So game, voice chat team, not too important. Teams free for all, make sure that's on free for all if you want it to be free for all. Team size, dynamic, default classes, then are none. Spawn limit 1. After last spawn, go to spectator. Total rounds, you can make that whatever you want. I have it 10. Team rotation disabled. End game on match point win, nope. Team visuals determine at round start. Time limit none. Fastest time win, no. All teams must finish, no. Win condition, most round wins, not too important. Eliminations to end, off. Score to end, off. Last standing ends game, on. Join in progress, spawn on next round, that's important too. Spawn location, spawn pad. Respawn type, individual. Post game location, island start, so where you built your pre-game lobby, no. Auto start, I have it on 20 seconds, do whatever you want. Game start countdown, I have that on 3. Allow out of bounds, off. Allow spectating other teams, yes. Elimination score 1, so many points you get per kill. Settings, time of day, I made it 9 a.m. You mess around with all these. This is all personal preference, whatever you want. Starting health 100, max health 100, starting shields 100, max shields 100, infinite ammo off, infinite resources off. You want this on 500. Harvest style, battle royale, I have it on 2x. Allow aim assist, yes. Allow building, yes, obviously. Allowed to edit, default. Building can destroy environment. I have this on yes, so environment damage on, so you can break the... This is when people build their like wooden walls and stuff, so yeah, you want that on. Weapon destruction, leave that at 100%. Pickaxe destruction, leave that at default. PvP, leave that at default. On. That's when you just hit someone. Down but not out, default. Eliminate players' items, drop. That's important. Allow and drop, yes. Allow and pick them, yes. Respawn type, 5 seconds. The spawn immunity time, doesn't matter. Fall damage, on. Jump fatigue, yes. Glider redeploy. Player flight, off. Player flight sprint, on, so people can run, obviously. Flight speed, 1x. Hyphen 50-50-50. Time direction, countdown. Game winner display time. I have these on lower, so you can see the stats on the side. Scoreboard win condition. Elims, assists, health, score. Yeah, this is where you're going to publish your map. Make the title, make the description, and hit publish. Any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below.